called the stirrup. My name is Snowflake.
And I'm Brownie.
And this is the news.
And, yeah, it's the news.
Today we are going to be talking about wild horses.
Horses!
Versus domestic horses.
Horses! First off, we're going to start with wild horses. Horses!
Some of the really good things to being a wild horse is that you get freedom, no one tells you what to do, and great family.
Family!
Today we are going to interview a Mustang named Hurley. So Hurley, what's it like to be a Mustang? Well, you don't get any grooming, but it is pretty nice to be wild and all. But you don't get any grooming, and as you can see, I'm pretty windblown and no one's groomed my mane, and I really need a grooming. But it's a pretty sweet life. No one tells you what to do, except for you need to fend and for yourself and look for your own food and everything.
Now let's hear it for the domestic horses. Horses!
Being a domestic horse can be pretty good, as you can see these cowboys in some state. See, they look pretty happy with their happy horses. But there's the bad things too, is they kind of control you and they're kind of the boss, but they do give you free protection and free food. That's a good thing, but you just need to repay them with riding. It's a good thing. Another good thing about being a domestic horse is that you're the bosses or owners or masters, whatever you want to call them, the riders, they can make you superstars, like seen in this picture right here, a rider with a jockey with a horse. And they can, you can become pretty famous. It's pretty good. Now we're going to question a couple of twins, Andy and Shorty. Andy and Shorty, what do you think of being a domestic horse? I think it's pretty good because we can have like free food and free like shelter and stuff. The only problem is that they're the boss, and we don't really get to much say in what we do. But I think it's worth it because we get free stuff, and we don't have to fend for ourselves. We get shelter and everything. And Shorty, do you have anything to say?
Shorty.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good life. Oh yeah. Hi, and this is Snowflake and Brownie. Say hi, Brownie.
Hi, Brownie!
And her sister, she doesn't talk much. Cricket, cricket, cricket. And we're back from interviewing. Interviewing. Anyways, we have a couple of psychic horses who we would like you guys, to predict your future in the day, and we're live with them.
And your prediction for today is
25% chance that they're going to take you out of your lovely home, slap a saddle on you, go out riding.
and
25% chance that they're going to leave you in your stall, and a 50% chance that they're going to leave you in your pasture. So enjoy your day and hope they won't bother you. Welcome to the Sports Center. I'm the Pinto with the sports. I'm going to introduce you to all the possible sports to the horses. First sport up is country jumping. Country jumping is just like jumping, but there's more of stuff you'd encounter out in the wild, unlike fancy jumps, more like logs, etc. Our second sport is jumping. Jumping is kind of more of uniform. It's like there's a stadium of people usually, and more of man-made jumps. Of course, the other ones are man-made, but not like these ones are. They're usually plastic and etc. And they have flashy stuff like flowers. Next is racing. I think everybody knows what racing is. You race around the track as fast as you can, however many laps. And most of the time for racing is thoroughbreds. Other breeds can be used in other breed races like Appaloosas and stuff like that, but big races are thoroughbreds, and many people come to watch many races year-round. Also is barrel racing. Barrel racing is kind of like racing, but you try to beat the clock. And you race around the barrels. You do one lap, go to the next barrel, lap around it, go to the final barrel, lap around it, race back to the finish as fast as you can, and then you try to beat people's time and your time. And concluding the sports center is dressage. Dressage is many different moves that most horses wouldn't normally do. like, I don't know, stopping a fancy way or stepping a fancy way, as seen in this picture. And dressage is thing must be clean and perfect, basically. And the more perfect you can get the moves, the better your points are. And there are many other sports, but these are kind of the main sports that you can do with horses. And that concludes our wonderful service. Say goodbye, Brownie.
Goodbye, Brownie.
And her sister, who doesn't talk much. Cricket, cricket, cricket. See you tomorrow, folks, on the Stirrup. Da 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 da.